Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony.
Ready, gentlemen?
For the Portland Trail Blazers, they won their last contest, that game against Philadelphia. And that result, guys, was a real shocker. It was just about as complete a dominant performance as we've seen them.
Man, they really got after it from a defensive standpoint throughout that entire game. The turnovers they forced really tell the story.
Yeah, it was a major factor in the ball game. I mean, the more turnovers they caused, the more shaky those guys got with the ball.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for Sacramento, Ibaka is out there with DeAndre Jordan. And it's Green. Then there's Kobe. And it's George in the shooting guard.
Boy, that was a violent throw down there.
You're telling me.
I mean, it's almost like he doesn't like the rim.
Kobe kicks to Jordan. And the powerful one-handed slam.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And for LaMarcus Aldridge, always praised for his terrific shooting. His rebounding, as we know, Greg, has always been fantastic. Over the past 2 seasons, he's averaged double-digit boards.
And that's why so many teams wanted him in this last free agency period. His ability to put points on the board as well as clean the boards. Whoa! Nasty.
Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk.
Richmond, the pass to Yao. The feed now to Kid Gilchrist. Can't get it to go. Ibaka with some nice D. Here's George. Soft touch off the glass. George has got his first basket.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
The wide open look here for Aldridge. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
And George, here we go. Yao with the block. Out of bounds, Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And George kicks to Green. Outside for Kobe. Shot clock at 5. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Bryant's got his second bucket of the game to go. Richmond outside. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Kid Gilchrist. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Sacramento.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Jordan Hill, he's checked in for Portland. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. When you think of Kid Gilchrist, one thing that comes to mind is intangibles. He has a desire, an intensity, and a will to win that elevates him to elite status.
Yeah, you know, he never will be a great shooter, and he's still working on his jump shot. But the intangibles, you talked about it, you add heart and tenacity to that. Every team wants a guy like that.
Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Ty Lawson. The Kings also with the sub. Leonard, he's checked in for Jordan. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And talking about Kid Gilchrist, yes, he's worked to fix his shooting form last season, but the real improvement was made on the boards. He averaged 7.5 rebounds a game in only 29 minutes of play. That is outstanding.
It's stolen by Hill. And now Portland on the break. And Richmond with the stuff.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific, and I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And really look for them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side. Try to come up with a few more steals.
And for Kid Gilchrist, he was accustomed to so much winning in high school, college, international competition. He's had a rough first 3 years in the NBA, making the playoffs only once in that time. But he's a real warrior, so that has to be killing him inside.
Clark, a lot of give and take between these sides early.
Kevin, how about 6 lead changes in this half already?
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Aldridge. And he comes off the screen and slams it through.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
Richmond with it. Picked up by Kobe. And it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating. Aldridge dishes to Hill. Crawford, no one around him. The rebound by Ibaka.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
A minute 20 left to play in the first. Bryant drives in. Aldridge gets a hand on it, but he recovers it. Ball's knocked loose. George with no one around. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And that's now 6 points here for George. The shot is off. Ibaka with some nice D. The Kings have gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. Now Bryant. 7 points in the game. Inside. Green. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I'm not sure how I like this one. He used the rim to get some true hang time there.
No, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Okay,
guys, that was just
I'll buy that for now.
a good old-fashioned chin check right there.
Here's Crawford. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Boy, a fantastic job by Aldridge to lay into that defender on the screen.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Yao, he's checked in for Hill. Gibson comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Brown in for Michael Kidd Gilchrist. The Kings also with the sub. Jordan, he's checked in for Myers Leonard.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4-5.
Brown outside. There's the dish to Yao. Sacramento grabs the miss. George fires. No good on the buzzer beater. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Kings lead by 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And for the Kings guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
It's been about the effort. Love the hustle they've shown here in the first.
Yeah, it's due to their hustle, as you said, Greg, and showing up on the scoreboard, too.
We've got Booker. Yao is out there with Taj Gibson. Then there's Brown, and it's Crawford at the 1 spot. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. Right side, Green. Jordan kicks to Bryant. Clock at 6. To the paint. Here's George. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. Kobe's got his 4th assist in this one.
You know, no doubt last year a bit of a loss for Paul George. I mean, had to sit out most of it after that gruesome leg injury in the Team USA scrimmage.
The Kings leading. Bryant against Crawford. To the middle. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Yao. Here's Booker. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And guys, in a draft with so many talented big men and lead guards, Booker was a bit of a hot commodity. One of the purest sharpshooters in the draft, has a lightning quick release on his jump shot.
Ty Lawson, he's checked in for Portland. He hits the second from the line. And with Booker, you know, who is a Kentucky guy, he's a sharpshooter. Greg, you're talking about that. His dad actually played at the University of Missouri. He was a pretty good shooter. Clark, this Booker has a pretty good frame to work with, and I think that's going to serve him well in the NBA.
Yeah, I agree with you. I like his size. I like his stroke. I like his toughness. I think he's going to be better defensively than people think. He's got a lot of good stuff in his game already.
Jordan with some nice D. And for Sacramento, they're shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
You know, it's made for one heck of an entertaining game. Even when it hasn't been the best basketball being played, it sure has been fun to watch.
Brown the pass to Yao. Shoots from the right block. And it's good off the glass. Yao's got his second bucket of the game to go. Kobe with it. Now Lawson defending. Jordan with the screen on Brown. And George kicks to Ibaka. Sacramento moving it around. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Yao. And it's blocked by Ibaka. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
That's good. And now it's a 5-point Kings lead.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Here's Lawson. The kick out to Brown. 6 to shoot. Gibson dishes to Booker. No good off the front iron. Kings leading now by 5. To the left wing. Pass to Kobe. Outside, George. Ibaka sets the pick for George. Down low. And stolen by Booker. Here's Brown. Oh!
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have.
5 to shoot. The kick out to Bryant. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws. That's on Yao Ming.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter him.
I really like that he didn't shy away from the contact at all. I mean, he was determined to get to the basket, no matter who was offering the resistance.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Jordan Hill. He's checked in for Yao. Aldridge comes in for Taj Gibson. Kid Gilchrist is checked in for Brown. And it's Richmond in for Booker. Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento.
And, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you played and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
Different look now for Portland. Singler comes in for Kid Gilchrist. And it's Crawford in for Ty Lawson. Both free throws good from Bryant.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Singler. And that one is stuffed right through.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
That's good.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here's Aldridge. Singler outside. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. Singler's got 5 points so far.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Aldridge with it. Picked up by Bryant. Here's Singler. Hill kicks to Singler. And the Trailblazers, another three.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
The drive by Green. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down. Clarky talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition of that.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, not even through the first half, and it's been one heck of a battle.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Pick up by Hill. It's tipped. Singler for three. It's hauled in by the Kings. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That'll be the first of two straight at home. Here's Ibaka. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
Kobe having just a fantastic game. 13 points and 5 assists. His success in the assist department is carried over to the free throw line.
Boy, has he been steady at the helm today.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
And really, all of a sudden, he's becoming their best distributor, doing a great job of orchestrating their offense.
Greg, typically that's not the role he usually plays, and I'm not sure how comfortable he is in it, but they've needed him to make some plays today, and he's been able to do it to his credit.
The second half is underway, and here's who George Karl's got on the floor. They've got Kobe. Green is up there with Ibaka. Then there's Myers Leonard. And it's George in at the 2. Ibaka, no luck. Portland trailing here. And guys, Serge Ibaka's production was just a little off last season. We're not talking, big number changes. We're talking small dips in a number of categories.
Well, one category where he did really fall off, though, Kevin, was field goal percentage. A career 53% shooter, he dropped down to 47.
Brown is checked in for Kid Gilchrist. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Ibaka, no luck.
And getting back to Ibaka, everything changed for him the minute Kevin Durant was lost last season. I mean, defenses could focus on him, and he was the Thunder's only front court scoring threat. And as much as he's improved on offense, he still has neither the flexibility nor skill set to be a guy that can be considered a first or second option offensively.
That's not how you want to kick off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Kid Gilchrist, the pass to Yao. Back to Kid Gilchrist. Pass to Aldridge. To the left side wing. That's good. Aldridge has got 10.
You know, talking about Ibaka, last season was good for his growth. I mean, he got a taste of what it's like to be the first or second scoring option rather than an afterthought. Now it's up to him to take that experience and convert it into improvement.
The drive by Green, and he slams that one down.
Emphatic throw down there.
That one reverberated throughout the building.
Nothing soft about his approach at the attack.
We've seen LaMarcus Aldridge getting it done. 10 points and a block.
And he's really put together a nice combination of points at the free throw line, but also getting the assist.
Can you say fundamentals clinic, guys?
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Singler's checked in. And a change for Sacramento. Jordan's checked in. Right side, Kobe. And they double up Jordan. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Here's Singler. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Timeout called by the Kings. Some changes for Sacramento. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Green. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Serge Ibaka. The Kings trailed by 6. Right side, Jordan. Five on the clock. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Singler for 3. No good. So the Kings will take it the other way.
And Kyle Singler, basically a three-point marksman. He really lost minutes after the trade to the Thunder last season. A second-round pick by Detroit a few years back. He's always averaged over 20 minutes a game. But with the Thunder, he was kind of banished to the end of the bench, and his play reflected that.
And talking about Kyle Singler last season, Greg, good point you made. You would have thought the trade to the Thunder would have given him more minutes. You know, Clark, they were looking for floor stretching options with Kevin Durant out.
Yeah, but so late in the season, he needed to learn all the schemes, get integrated with all the other players. Those are just a few reasons why he was rarely given the chance to make an impact.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Sanders checked in for Jordan. Myers Leonard comes in for George. And it's C.J. Miles in for Kobe. And Beverly kicks to Miles. Richmond with the steal. Singler for three. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Well, it's gone back and forth for a while here, but they're really starting to push out. They're looking good right now.
And you know, the new court projection visuals, all the rage in the NBA now. Instead of having to use a screen over the court, they just project video and images straight onto the court. I think before long, you'll see it everywhere.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Sanders. Gerald Green comes in for Anthony Morrow. Paul George, he's checked in for C.J. Miles. And it's Bryant in for Patrick Beverly. On the wing, Singler. Crawford against George. Offensive rebound. And he gets the bucket. And that's now 6 points for Yao.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Ibaka goes in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Ibaka's got 8 points. And those court projections you see in the pregame, we don't even have the best angle for them. They're so good.
Yeah, nice perk for those sitting a little higher up on those or those watching TV. It's about putting on a show and at the end of the day, entertaining the fans.
And stolen by Aldridge. Here's Richmond. Green with the rebound.
Almost no chance of that shot.
Look at that.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when you need a spark, something electric to get your teammates fired up.
Now that's a momentum shifter there. A steal leading straight to a quick bucket.
Yeah, and a great way, Clark, to capitalize on the turnover. Don't waste any time. Get the ball right up the court. And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
George dishes to Ibaka. Back to George. Yao with the block. And Gerald Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
.26 seconds left to play in the third. Singler passes to Crawford. Back to Singler. Here's Yao. And it's good from the elbow. Yao's got 8 points.
An open jump shot there, and their D not putting up any resistance today.
And here's Leonard. At the elbow, it's Ibaka. Here's Bryant. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
And that's a big bonus for him to end the quarter as he just...
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Trailblazers lead by 10. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. The Kings trail by 10. Aldridge out there with Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Then there's Yao. Then it's Lawson. And it's Booker in at the 2 guard. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And the rejection by Leonard. Bryant gets a wide open look. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Leonard, no luck.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
That's tipped. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it, the fast break chance. And a nice shot by Bryant.
With that basket, that's now 8 of the last 10 points they've surrendered coming on fast breaks.
And they just look a sweep out there in terms of transition, not showing nearly enough urgency in getting back.
Here's Booker. They get it again. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That's foul number 2 for him. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Ty Lawson.
Jamal Crawford.
And Kid Gilchrist had that very funky jumper coming into the league. And prior to last year, really worked tirelessly. Not an easy thing to do to try to change the entire form and structure of your jump shot.
Timeout called by the Kings. Clark for Kid Gilchrist, and his shot, it seemed to be a step in the right direction for his entire offensive game.
Well, Kevin, it was the first year of reworking that jump shot, and the mid-range percentage has gone up as a result. That's positive progress.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Yes, Kevin, over that break, I was able to catch the message George Karl was giving to his team. His message, don't even look at the score right now. We've got to make one play at a time and execute. That's how we'll take this thing home. Kevin, he's trying to keep them focused.
Ibaka sets the pick for George. And stolen by Yao. From 10 feet out. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
There's Crawford with the 3. And another 3 for Portland. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Trailblazers?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Clock at 6. And the pass to George. Shoots from 12. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. And that's 15 points for Paul George.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, not afraid of the physical play, but he still needs to stay under control.
Yeah, he obviously was not under control right there. Not much doubt he was going to get whistled for the over-the-back call.
Crawford kicks to Singler, but they get it back. Shoots the 3. Hands of the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. A different look now for Portland. Hill, he's checked in for Yao. And Ty Lawson subbed in for Jamal Crawford. On the wing, Singler. Defended by Beverly. Richmond for 3. And he gets it to go. And the Trailblazers lead by 13.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And, Greg, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
Lawson kicks to Singler. That one falls, coming off Lawson's feet. Lawson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And, guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Taj Gibson's checked in for Portland. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist comes in for Kyle Singler. Launches a three. No good with the tip. The Kings trail by 13. Morrow, no good. Portland's gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. Lawson against Beverly. Hill dishes to Gibson. It's back to Hill. There's the bucket. Good.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
And guys, Myers Leonard really showing signs of progress in last season. Huge steps forward for the big man.
And you know, progress is all about confidence with young players. I mean, his shooting percentages were remarkable when you look at the fact that 50, 40, 90, 50%, 40%, 90% for a 7-footer, unheard of, and he's in that neighborhood.
Singler, he's checked in for Portland. Booker comes in for Richmond. And then for Sacramento, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Sanders. Paul George comes in for C.J. Miles. And it's Bryant in for Patrick Beverly. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. With the fadeaway, Gibson passes to Booker. Lawson kicks to Hill. It's stolen by Bryant.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Trailblazers.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Yeah, I like the discipline, the self-control, and the patience, Kevin.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight, Greg. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the player.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Singler. Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. A nice shot by Booker. And the Trailblazers lead by 16. George dishes to Jordan. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. 5 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team, Clark, by far tonight.
No question about it, Kevin. They certainly gave their fans plenty to scream and holler about. This place was rocking. It was on fire. And it only got louder as that lead got bigger.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. And now time to send it over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the post-game show.